You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not. Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. It's the boys. We're waiting for nighttime because we're gonna ride in the little carriage. We're gonna do a little haunted hayride with Cremia.
It's an interesting name, Cremia.
Cremia?
Yeah,
She's
an odd name.
She's a pretty cool character in the like side quests. She's best friends with Anju.
She's also a pretty character.
She's a cutie.
Yeah.
She's the same model as Adult Malon in Ocarina of Time, obviously. So here she tells us all about her friendship with Anju and how the world is ending and all that stuff. We got some candy.
Oh, we do, yeah.
We have some sour stuff.
Let me get this goldfish out of my mouth.
I am told that these are more sour than warheads, and I don't necessarily believe that, but I want to find out because I'm really into sour candy. But they're like the same shape, same little packages, same flavors and everything, just a different brand.
Okay.
Toxic
Yeah,
waste.
they are tiny. They're all small.
Hazardous.
Toxic waste.
That's the name of it. Hazardously sour candy. So we have watermelon, black cherry, blue raspberry, apple, and lemon. Vaughn has expressed bugaboos with black cherry, so I'm going to take that one because I love black cherry.
Okay.
And Vaughn, I'm going to give you the one that I believe will be the least sour, which would be apple.
Thank you.
If we're going by Warhead standards.
Oh, you've had warheads enough to know, like...
To know which ones I think are the most sour, yeah.
Like the spectrum?
It was always a debate between whether or not black cherry or lemon was the most sour. I always believed that it was lemon just because lemon is also sour inherently.
Very interesting.
But yeah, while we watch this cutscene
The
here,
road.
why don't we...
Boy. Oh, did you see that grimace she gave?
Yeah, dude, she
knows
what's coming. Get your bow ready. So we're gonna taste these sour things and see how they are.
I'm gonna read the back real
Oh
quick.
boy, they look like warheads.
Candy Dynamics is the brand.
Mmm.
You happy? Made in Pakistan.
Mmm.
Can't say I've seen that very often.
Woo! Dang. All right.
Some heat, or well, sour heat.
Get in there, Vaughn. There's some zing in there for sure. Mmm. That's good. It's been a little while since I've had a warhead, so I'm not sure if that's more sour.
Dude, brigands!
But it's very close. So yeah, we just fire at these guys for a solid couple of minutes here, guys. That's why we're doing the candy.
Dude, I'm really struggling to get this open.
Yeah? Yeah, it is kind of like a condom wrapper. I just can't get it open. Mmm. I'd say the candy part after the sour part might be tastier than a warhead.
Oh, it looks... Alright, my
You're in?
body's readying.
You're in?
Yeah.
Is your mouth watering?
It is.
Sour stuff always makes my mouth water.
Usually all I would have to see is the warhead packaging, but since it's not in the warhead package...
And your like jaw tightens a little bit.
Yeah.
Which flavor do you have again? You have the apple one? Whoa, it's a
Apple.
different color than I expected.
What did you expect?
I expected it a much deeper green.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lighter
It's like a light green. It's
Like
kind of
a-
nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ready?
Yeah, dude. Am I ready for you to taste it? Yes. Go.
There it is.
Ooh, wait for it. Wait for it.
Ooh.
Oh, he's puckering. Woo! He's squinting.
There's some intense sour.
Oh, man. He's ringing a face, folks.
Woo.
I should have filmed this.
Okay, it's cooling down a little bit.
Yeah. Did you flip it over yet?
Yep.
Okay. You gotta cook it on both sides. Mm-hmm. Kind of thing. We did it! We safely delivered milk to the town, and now we can go into the milk bar anytime we want.
I do like...
Can you flip my notes on, Vaughn? Please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I do like that this... Yeah, it's the flavor of the actual candy is better on mine as well.
It's good.
Yeah. Than like a warhead.
All right. So let's see. Now we want to go to the graveyard.
Made in Pakistan.
I wonder where warheads are made.
Interesting.
They made in the USA.
Gotta
Possibly.
wonder.
We're gonna save these other three. We're gonna subject Kyle to at least one of these.
You said he might not be a fan of.
I can't remember if Kyle
sour.
likes sour stuff or not. For some reason, I have a memory of him saying he doesn't, but I could be thinking of
Obviously,
Bracky.
likes spicy. So
Yes, he does. Those are my.
we are okay
those
with
are my.
that.
Those are my two favorites. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's okay. We need this momentum, anyways. Boom, just enough to make it across the Wowda.
Wowda.
Oh, I guess I could do the last title deed too. Let's go do that while I'm down here.
Is that? Oh, this is the one we haven't done yet.
Yes, this is the last one.
And then
We actually get the heart piece.
from this guy.
Well, he gives us 300 rupees or something, or 200 rupees.
Oh, but it's just across the
But
pond.
you fly across, yeah.
Yeah.
Do this, that, and that.
Ba-dig-a-doo-doo. I love that sound.
Which one?
The
When the screens roll.
when the screens roll or you're Ba-dig-a-doo-doo.
That is nice. All the sound design in Ocarina just triggers the heck out of me. Because I'm just so familiar with it. Heard it so many times. Feels good.
I'm going in for a crunch.
Same thing with a lot of the Final Fantasy games. Those little blips and bleeps in the menus, they just, they do me. They do me well. Max rupees. The name's Rupees. Max rupees.
This is the biggest wallet in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than 500 in this game. Okay. And let's void.
And down.
Oh, it voids me up here? That's annoying. Whatever. We want to go to the graveyard, because each night in the graveyard, a different grave is surrounded by style children that will open it up.
Oh, so there's different
So you have
holes.
to, you have to go there each night.
Okay. Dude, all 3 masks?
It's hot.
Wild.
Is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often, actually, in this. There's rarely a need for it. Here we go. Past the bubbles to the graveyard. So, Vaughn, there's a new soda on the block.
On the block.
A new soda has come out. Hey, Pona.
What's that?
Are you familiar with Mountain Dew SA?
Oh, I've heard about it. Isn't it like a mix of?
It is a mix of
Mountain
three
Dews?
different flavors. So they
Are
took.
you cursed? What's
I am cursed.
What does that do to you?
You can't use your sword.
Oh, okay.
So it is a combination of the red, white, and blue Mountain Dew into one.
This is a white.
Yeah, you never had the white Mountain Dew? It's one of the
think so.
best ones, actually.
What's it called?
Whiteout, I think.
Oh, I've never had that.
The red one is Code Red,
and then
the blue
Voltage.
one is Voltage. Yeah, so it's a combination of all 3 of those.
What color does it end up?
It's like a pinkish fuchsia color. God damn it. Open the grave. Thank you. This grave is actually really annoying. I don't like it at all. I need my curse to go away.
Options: guard the grave or just destroy it.
Yeah, and then jump in for some reason. Okay. So last time we had to fight a Dark Nut. This time we have to do some like Lens of Truthy garbage.
I thought the game froze for a second when you paused.
When I paused?
Yeah. Because you're like mid jump. Whoa.
Hidden walls,
Hello.
baby. And because I'm still cursed, I'm gonna want my bow here. Get out of here. Hello.
Bye bye.
I'd want my bow anyways. Goodbye. Alright. Cool. You can't jump off of invisible platforms. So if anyone's wondering why I didn't just jump across that, that's why.
You can't.
You can't. I've tried it extensively.
Like you just run into a wall.
Because I hate this room. No, you'll just step off and fall.
Oh.
And now we fight another Dark Nut.
Gonna.
But this
give
time
him-
we have the Razor Sword, so it's a little faster.
Okay.
This is what I was referring to.
So we must be getting the sword soon, right?
Well, we have to do it before dawn of the 3rd day. But we're gonna get started on Great Bay Temple this night. Because there's this one trick that I have to do in the first half of the temple that I'm really bad at.
Okay.
And it's pretty random whether or not I get it. So sometimes it can take me like several in-game hours to get.
Oh.
Like
okay.
my last practice run that I did, it took me the longest it's ever taken me, and it was grueling. So much faster.
I guess 100 swings is actually a lot.
Yeah, 100 strikes.
100 strikes. Sorry.
Yeah. So all the times that we swing and miss don't count. We'll
Boom.
take those bombs, actually. Another piece of heart. Doo-da, doo-da.
So you were kind of describing a little bit about your work, and you're saying like people just essentially are waiting in line, and there's not like a lot of downtime.
No, there's a lot of downtime in my work.
a lot of downtime?
It depends on the day of the week and just the time of day.
Okay.
Like it just comes in spurts. Sometimes it's like feast or famine type thing where
Just a fire and
there's just nobody. Wow. A DK rap reference.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you. Legitimately, thank you. Yeah, it just depends. It's sporadic. But like on the weekends, it's pretty much nonstop.
Okay. Because like at my work, I'm essentially able to.
You get a lot of downtime.
I get a lot of downtime. Well, not talking about the army. There's no downtime.
Yeah.
Well, there is downtime, but it's waiting. It's like not really downtime in the army.
Yeah.
But
They don't want you to think of it as that.
no. But
It's not downtime. You're awaiting orders.
my other job, I like a lot of the times I'll just be able to bring a book and read for like an hour.
Yeah, that would be
Like
awesome.
while the concert is happening, and then the second half, after intermission, same thing.
Yeah.
Or sailing into it.
Yeah.
Well, not really sailing.
Just providing us some random context. It's
not-
interesting. Like even if you didn't enjoy reading, you could still like, be appreciative for that because you're you're getting paid and you're just like you have
little bit of time
You're
to-
to yourself. Like
Yeah.
no one's messing with you. You're just relaxed and you can like take time to think or reflect or recover or meditate or whatever.
It's nice.
Yeah.
And there's depending on what my position is, sometimes I have like a desk. And so
Okay.
sometimes I'll just have the book on the desk, like facing me, even while there's people around, because it's not. I mean, I feel like that's less of a taboo than like having your phone out or something.
Sure.
If you just have a book that even if you're not reading it, it's just.
Yeah, people don't look
just a
down on
book.
you for having a book out.
So it's just sitting there in front of me, and one.
God.
Well, I guess I have to give a backstory to what this book was. It's, my mom works at like a psychiatric unit in a hospital, and there's this older guy there that she, that kind of like something happened. I don't know what, but he had to go to the psychiatric ward and stay there for a few nights, and like. He knew that he was essentially fine, and like most of the staff knew that he was essentially fine, but they couldn't just let him leave.
Okay.
For like a few days.
He had something going on.
Yeah. So he's just kind of there, and everyone kind of he's pretty normal. So my mom, he would like make jokes and stuff to like the staff and. Was mostly of his mind, and then he had like this book and was talking with my mom about it, and it was like a World War II book.
Okay.
And then my mom says like, oh well, my son is in the army, and he must have been in the army. And then she said he did it was a book about the North Africa campaign, and I did like a project on that.
Okay.
And so like she was telling him that, and all of a sudden he just gets like super excited about that, like just the fact that I was reading it. And
Yeah.
then he gives her the book. He like stops, he closes it and just hands her the book and says, I want you to give him this book.
Huh.
And she was like, oh, okay. So
Come here, fairy.
So she gives me the book, and this is the book I have with me
Okay.
at work. And this this older woman walks by, and she had to have been like mid-60s,
Okay.
Possibly 70. And she walks by my thing, and like the book is just in front of me, facing me. The text is like, you wouldn't be able to like really read it just walking past. But she like must have seen the cover of the book, and she like walks past the desk, stops, looks at the book, like, you know, in like a did I see what I think I saw?
Yeah.
Kind of way. Comes around the desk and like to read it and reads it, and then like just says like, "You're reading this book?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she said like she had read the entire series of books, and I forgot you could do that.
Yep.
What's that called?
I don't know. Zora Shield. So this is the really, really terrible trick that I'm not good at.
Oh, you have to get that. You have to get the bounce.
I have to bounce into this platform. You're supposed to get the ice arrows, which we're gonna get in this dungeon, and then come back for it. But in a speedrun, that's slow and like out of order, and causes you to have to like change the flow of water, which we really don't want to do. But I don't get how to do the setup that they do, so I can't do it consistently. So this could take me a while.
Okay.
So it's good that you brought a story, Vaughn.
And oh, that was close.
Yeah, that's the setup.
Okay.
Try it one more time.
So and then she like, you know, we talk about the book for a while, and I'm actually really enjoying the book.
So is it like historical fiction, or is it just like
It's not
history?
It kind of reads a little bit like historical fiction, but it's all like based on accounts from like soldiers' diaries or letters home, or
Right. Yeah.
or
So
like
it's meant to be history.
you know, or yeah, like, and it kind of follows, you know, Patton and Eisenhower a bit, so it has like stuff from their memos.
Dude, people love those guys.
Yeah, they're quite larger than
Legends.
life figures. A lot of World War II people are.
It's true.
Probably for good reason, because I don't think
the war still.
a generation of Americans will ever be asked to like do what they did.
Yeah.
Like, oh, take this hill and probably take 90% casualties.
Yeah.
Like no one has been asked to do that since. That's just unimaginable. Like it's just the sacrifice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like willpower to do that. But so yeah, she's like, we're talking about the books, and then, you know, on her way out of the concert, you know, because I sit in the same spot. She knows where I am.
Right.
She exits the same way that she came in, which is where I was. And she like comes up to me and she says something like, you know, young man.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it. Sweet. That was cool.
That's the most consistently I've ever gotten that setup.
That is cool.
So I'm happy with that.
Is that just a blank choo-choo? Nothing?
Yeah, it's weird. We're gonna...
There's nothing.
This is gonna be our sword for a lot of this dungeon, because we're protecting the razor sword.
Yeah.
And now we have to do a perfect Goron jump up here.
But yeah, she just like comes up to me on her way out and says like, young man, I just want you to... What'd she say? I want you to know that I'm really happy that someone young and of your generation is reading this book and like is learning about this, because I don't want it to be forgotten. Because I obviously her like, I don't know if she had siblings or like a parent who was,
there we go,
who would have been in the war probably.
She was that old?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was like 60 or 70. So she could have had an older sibling, or
I suppose, yeah,
a parent who fought, or uncle or something, cousin,
maybe a dad,
maybe a bunch of each, you know.
True. And
she was just like so genuinely like, I'm really happy you're reading this book, and like no one has ever come up to me and like to talk.
Thanked you for reading a book.
Yeah, it was really cool though. Like she was so genuinely just like, I'm really happy that this is, you know, that you're reading this.
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's always a nice feeling.
Yeah. Usually it's like, oh, that's a cool book.
Yeah.
But
or like, oh, dude, nice.
Yeah. Like you're a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was cool, and like the fact that that's kind of like how I got it too, is that this guy gave it to my mom because he
was hot,
wanted me to read it, you know, for the same reason essentially.
How did you not die?
Which was just interesting. Yeah, and I still haven't finished the book, but
you will.
It's also a hard read.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean,
just because it's like old text, or
no, it's just like painful to read sometimes.
Please,
like,
please don't jump in the water.
Fuck. Do you have to kill it.
Yeah.
You have to go down there. Oh, you got it.
I got him.
But it just like, I mean, in the opening chapter, in the prologue, it like talks about how, you know, how many people died in the war, and then it breaks it down into like, okay, how many would have had to die every day, every hour, every minute, every second.
Yeah.
Or like, it was like something like one person died globally every 3 seconds for 6 years straight.
Wow.
And like, just to like think about that.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah, the magnitude is
insane.
Is hard to grasp.
Yeah. Which is why I like reading about it, because it's
It's
so
important.
hard to imagine. And yeah, it's important because that should never happen again. that level of disaster.
Agreed. Stop locking on. So Vaughn, you, on a lighter note, you like spicy.
Oh yeah. That was weird. The face for a second.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The Great Fairy coming at you.
Giving you a smooch.
You like spicy. I like spicy.
I like spicy.
A lot of people like spicy.
Yeah.
But there are levels
got
of
boom.
there are levels of spicy to which many men do not go.
Okay.
Would you agree?
Yes. There are levels I wouldn't go to.
Absolutely. Same here.
Yeah. There's limits.
And people have heard me say this before. I'm the kind of guy where there needs to be a flavor in addition to the spice.
Yes.
It can't just be spicy for the sake of spicy.
Very much agreed.
But there are some people out there who just want to see how much they can test their limits and
The pain they can inflict.
how hot it can get and all that kind of thing. Well, there is a scale of measurement out there for the spiciness.
Oh, like an official scale?
Of things. Yes.
Scientific scale kind
A
of?
scientific scale, a unit of measurement that was created to measure the spiciness of things.
Okay.
And the record was recently broken.
For how spicy something could be.
Yes, and there are these, you know, crazy peppers out there that people will grow or make or find or whatever.
Someone like genetically modified or...
Well, just wait here,
Okay.
and you'll see.
You'll tell.
Yeah.
All will be revealed.
Yes, there was like a certain pepper that had like 2.2 million units on this scale.
Do you know what it's called? Or should I look that up?
I forget what it's called. It's like a last name type thing.
Okay. So I can find it real
I
quick.
forget what it's called. It's like a Cosner.
I still have POD pulled up.
That's awesome. We did actually end up listening to POD.
We listened to Boom.
The whole song. Not just like ironically. Yeah, and basically the way that the unit of measurement works is it's how many million drops of water one drop of the spicy thing could be put in and still be detected. So
in a million drops of water.
So this thing can be put in 2.2 million drops of water and you can still detect its
it Scoville?
Capsaicin.
Scoville, does that sound right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Scoville?
Scoville.
Yeah, Scoville units. So previously the hottest pepper in the world was like 2.2 million Scoville units. And it was like, you know, like it's so hot that you can't actually eat it. You would like die.
Yeah.
And some dude was trying to like
No.
some dude was trying to like grow something, and he like accidentally he was trying to grow like he wasn't trying to grow spicy peppers. He was just trying to grow peppers, and he accidentally grew a pepper that's spicier than the spiciest one in the world. And now this pepper is the spiciest one in the world. And they like tested it and measured it and everything, and it's like 2.48 million units. So it's crazy. And basically
So much.
I was reading about this pepper because I was curious, and it said that if you ate this pepper, you would just asphyxiate and die.
Wow.
Because the heat from the capsaicin, the amount of capsaicin, like when you inhaled, would just scald the inside of your lungs, and you would go into anaphylactic shock.
What?
And just die.
This is insane.
Yeah. And they're looking into medicinal purposes of these high level of capsaicin, because apparently, you know, it has like a numbing quality on the skin. So
in certain concentrations, yeah.
yeah, so they're
Okay.
trying to make it an anesthetic for people who are allergic to like traditional anesthetics and things like that.
Okay.
Just thought it was super interesting that some spicy treats for some can be so powerful that they can be used as an anesthetic.
Yeah.
A topical anesthetic.
I guess that's interesting how he found it. Was that he was just making
It was purely by accident. I don't remember what he was doing, but he was trying to grow something else. And he just, like, accidentally grew a pepper that had never existed before.
I was afraid that it was going to be consumed and someone was going to die.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like,
it's a good thing he didn't just eat it to taste it.
Yeah.
The guy said that he had touched one to the tip of his tongue and that it burned for hours.
Wow. Just like just the skin of it? Burned his tongue?
Yeah. I hate this fight so much. Especially because of, like, the sword situation. Like, having the razor sword and having used it a lot, we have to use the freaking Zora fins to destroy all these. Whereas if we could just use a quick spin, we could get rid of it really fast. But I don't feel like being ballsy and losing the sword and restarting the whole cycle.
Yeah.
So we're just playing it safe. But it's fine. We've got plenty of time.
Safe is fine.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
I mean, I'm playing Sacred Stones entirely safe.
You are. That game is much more predictable than this, it seems.
Yeah.
I just know that last guy is going to cheese me.
But so I appreciate some safety.
Yeah. Do you appreciate safety in like a doorknob sense?
I mean, I appreciate being informed of farts before I smell them. Yes. So in that sense.
Okay. Yay, he's done.
It's never a good feeling when you're just enjoying your moment or just, just going about your business, and then
you
rank smell
you catch a whiff
infiltrates your nose,
and then some dude is just smiling. Like, haha.
I gotcha.
Farts are weird, man.
They are.
They're so weird.
They're really
such
weird.
A strange thing.
Yeah.
Now we have the ice arrows.
Sweet.
Yep. We will use these a couple times in this dungeon, and then once in Icona Canyon.
You could get that green shoe there.
Stone Tower. I mean,
get some green.
Get some magic.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Right.
I'll be all right. And then we're never going to use ice arrows again.
Okay.
We're not going to use them a lot. In a glitched speedrun, you actually don't ever get them. They're considered the most useless item.
Is it ever useful in like combat?
Yeah, actually the use that we're gonna have for it in Stone Tower is a combat use.
Okay.
There's this one like sub boss that we're gonna use it on. But in here we gotta do this.
Yeah.
It's the precursor to Breath of the Wild Cryonis. For sure. Thank you.
Did you want those?
I don't know why I didn't pull my shield out. Yeah, the name of that pepper is Dragon's Breath.
Jeez.
They asked the guy what he wanted to name it, and that's what he came up with.
Good name, man.
Yeah.
That's so weird that he just accidentally...
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I saw the headline, "Man accidentally creates world's hottest pepper," and I was like, okay, I gotta see this. Here's my least favorite fairy in the whole dungeon. Okay, that was really good.
That was good.
I've gotten pretty good at getting that guy. I'm also pretty proud that I memorized this dungeon. It took me a long time.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
I'm in the wrong side. There we go.
I believe I beat this dungeon.
This dungeon sucks. I hate this dungeon.
I didn't like it.
I don't think I could ever play this the intended way again because this way is so much easier. Ah, dang it, I did go to the right side. I gotta go to the other side.
You're supposed to go to the wrong side?
No.
The left side.
Well, it's hard to know which one's left and right unless you're looking at the map, I guess, but...
Okay.
I'm supposed to go to the one that has a barrel and not the one that has pots. Because the barrel has a fairy in it. Boom. Give me that.
Oh, I thought it was going to go away.
It'll do that sometimes.
Oh, see ya. I always like that when he's going for a dive and then lands on a platform.
And like tucks and rolls.
Yep. He sticks the landing.
Every time, dude. Every time. There's a guy that I used to work with at the restaurant who was this really short little Mexican guy, and he was older. He was definitely like in his 40s, and nobody could tell me his real name. I don't like people called him all different kinds of things.
Like his first name, even they could.
Yeah, I don't actually know what his name is. Like some people called him Alex, and then there were like 3 other nicknames, and then like I was like, okay, so Alex is his real name. And then one day, one of the chefs was just like, dude, that dude's name is not Alex. And I was like, secretly told me that. I was like, oh, okay. But he used to say all these like weird...
Nice.
Yeah, dude, that's some tech. He used to say all these weird like homoerotic things to me.
Okay.
And
did you play along?
No.
No.
No. And he also thought that I didn't know any Spanish, so he'd like say stuff to me and I'd be like, no. Because I would know what he was saying. Here's some more tech for you, Bon.
Both. What?
Well, I screwed that up, but it's still gonna work.
That was cool.
You're supposed to jump slash off the wall and bounce into this platform.
That was still cool though.
But grabbing it like a ledge works too, because you can just jump again.
Ooh, this is a quick play.
Yeah, dude.
This isn't a fast.
So, there are moments of fast play and quick play.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was quick, not fast. What was I saying about that guy? Oh yeah, and one of the things that he used to always say to me, like whenever he would help me out with something and I would say thank you, he'd go, every time, primo. Every time.
Primo's cousin, right?
Yeah, primo.
It's just like cuz.
Cuz, yeah. But he was saying every time, but the way he said it was just really funny. And because he was so small.
Oh, he was a small guy?
He was so small. God, he was tiny. He was wee. He was a wee man.
A wee lad.
Yeah. All right, this is the key part right here, is where we switch the flow of the water. The way they routed this is so nice, because you do half the dungeon, you flip it, and then you do the other half. And you don't ever have to change it back and forth, like when you're doing it the intended way. Because this stops everything. And then we go to this one. And switch it to the other way. Oh baby!
I don't think I can name a water dungeon that I like. That's in a 3D Zelda.
I mean, that doesn't give you a lot of choices. I like the water temple in Ocarina. I like it.
Okay.
So there's something about it that I think is really cool. The aesthetic and the music and everything together, I think it's really neat. The music is sweet. And everything's like really reverberant. And all that. Use the void to get back up here real quick. Oh.
That was weird.
Camera, please. And... oh, but we don't want to go this way. And now that the water's going the other direction, we can go in the other doors that we couldn't go in before. And we always go top to bottom, too. So first we go in this one, and then when we come out of that one, we're going to be in the bottom one. So we're coming back to this room to get the boss key. I'm going to try this trick. If I fail it 3 times, I'm just going to give up and do it the normal way. But it's pretty cool if we can get it. So here's what you want to do if you want to recreate this at home, folks. You want to line up your foot with this line in the tile here.
Oh, like the line on the foot?
Yep. And then you want to put your the B icon where it says punch kind of like halfway over the border of this little square. Like that. And then you want to turn exactly around, take off your Zora mask, drop a bomb, back to Azora, face the other way, wait for it to explode, hold forward. Oh, I didn't get it.
You can get through that hole?
Yeah, basically if you hold forward right as the damage animation starts, you'll do this like big jump and grab that ledge. It's like a variation of the Zora Gainer, assisted by a bomb. I forget what they call it. I'm doing this like a YOLO way. Oh, okay. Shoot. That was it. I just wasn't ready. I think I know what
doesn't look easy.
I think I know what I did wrong the first time. It's not that hard. It's just kind of like a lot of steps. Set this first. That's just playing because of that hand down in the water. There we go.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And in a glitch run, they do this to skip this fight, because normally you have to use the ice arrows to get in, fight this guy, and then you get the boss key for beating the fight, but you can just skip it if you do that. But we have to go back in and do this fight anyway, because this guy is one of the frogs. This fight is super annoying. Let's see, which one are we going to want first? Yeah, we're going to want fire first. We can't use our sword on this guy either, because we're being safe.
Gecko 2?
Yeah, Gecko 2, exactly. We're going to use the bunny hood for this fight, because it makes it a lot easier.
So what are you gonna use? Just arrows?
Yeah, fire arrows when he's on the ground, and then ice arrows when he's in the air.
Oh, okay.
You want to avoid him sucking you into his little goo thing. If you didn't have to go into the menu to switch arrow types, that'd make this fight a lot less annoying.
You can't have the bow in there twice.
Yeah, exactly. So you let him do that without getting you, and then once he's completely reformed, shoot an ice arrow. And then repeat. Super easy. Takes like 3 or 4 cycles. Normally you would slash him with the sword here, which does more damage than the... a jump slash would be more powerful than the fire arrow, but we want to keep the sword safe.
So I feel like we discussed this last time, but the gilded sword must be stronger than the master sword, then?
The gilded sword is the same power as Bigoron sword.
Oh, okay.
They call it 8. They call the power of the Kokiri sword 2.
Master sword's 4.
Master sword is 4. Yeah. And 8 for the gilded sword. Alright, I think we can do it one more time and we're good.
It's a fine sword, then.
It's a very fine sword, especially being that you can still... It's technically the best sword in 3D Zelda because it's got the same power as Bigoron sword, but you can still use a shield.
And you're a kid.
And it's not slow.
Just a boy.
Yeah. Yet another reason why this Link is, while he may look the same, definitely older than the kid Link he was in Ocarina. Are you dead yet? Oh, he's got one more, jeez. Because yeah, Kid Link couldn't use the bow in Ocarina either. He had to use the slingshot and the... Oh god. That's why we use the bunny hood. Because that can actually be pretty tough to run away from when you're not bunny hood. Alright, this should be the last one. And then we're almost done with this dungeon.
So this fight gets skipped?
This fight gets skipped in a glitch % speedrun. We might be able to finish this dungeon before we go get the sword, but I might have to just come back for the boss fight. Okay. Because that's pretty much all we have left is the boss fight.
Oh, the melting goo.
And I hate this boss fight. It's my least favorite fight in the whole game. Because it like triggers me and it's like my least favorite control scheme at the same time. Because I don't know if people know this about me, and if you don't, this will be new. I really don't like the ocean. Thanks to the movie Jaws. And it scares the heck out of me. Like basically any body of water that I can't see into scares me.
Like below you?
Yeah, like I can't see through the water to see what's underneath, kind of thing.
It is unsettling.
I'm not into that. And I can't stop my brain from like going to dark places. Alright, we hit that. This is a pretty cool trick here in this room, Vaughn.
Okay. I like tricks.
This is one of my favorite parts of the speedrun. Oh, I'm too low. How did that...
Both for kids and for boys. So.
Excuse me?
Tricks.
Tricks for kids? Oh, like
and
the
boys.
cereal.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to a much darker place with that analogy.
Wait, where did you go?
Like you were tricking children into like doing something.
Oh god.
Or like...
No.
Yeah. like trick or treat.
No thanks.
Will you pull out the bow, please, Link? What the hell is going on? That was super weird. I was mashing the Y button and he wasn't pulling the bow out.
Weird.
This is gonna stop me in the same spot. God damn it. Can I reach that? No. God damn it. Alright, well. Sorry to blue ball you, telling you there was a trick coming.
How could you?
Actually, I gotta get out of here.
Time-wise?
Yeah. I gotta get to the mountain village. And because of how long it takes me to get out of Great Bay, I should go ahead and do it. Because you can't... It'll soar you to the entrance, and then you still gotta, like, jump on the turtle.
Oh.
And ride him out. And the turtle
soar again.
What?
To be able to soar
again. Right. We can't soar again until we get back to the Zora Cape.
Interesting.
So this is kind of annoying. And we don't want to miss getting our gilded sword.
No.
So, let's go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, because you got to go all the way over here to be able to reach him with the hook shot. Even with time slowed down, we don't want to take the risk, because we don't need to. Come on. Ah, still not close enough. Gimme! Gimme! Okay.
Go up. There you go.
There. Okay. It's only like 520, but still. We ain't in danger or nothing, folks.
Just want to be efficient.
Yeah.
Dude, I really like that treble clef. It's
You do?
very pretty. Yeah. How it's like 2 separate strokes.
I've never
looked at it before until just right there.
I haven't either. I've never really paid attention
It's kind
to
of
it.
cool. Oh.
It's 2 strokes? I thought the
It's
whole
like
point of
2
a treble clef is that it's 1 stroke.
I know, but like the way it's drawn, it's like 2 separate swoops.
Oh, is it like that one? Where
Yeah.
it's not,
Yeah.
it doesn't cross over itself? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And it's kind of like a bass clef in the treble clef, the way they drew it there. It's kind of cool.
Zax, baby. Grab some goldfish.
Oh, do it. I am enjoying the snack.
You're imbibing.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna drop off our razor sword and the gold dust. Dude's gonna make it rain. And he's gonna give us a pimp sword.
Wait, did he call him Gaboro? Is that his name?
Yeah, he might have a name. I don't remember. Here, take this. It's dangerous to forge alone. Hire a partner. There's like a huge katana on the wall there too.
Was there?
Yeah. And we'll just
katanas.
wait around until dawn here. And then we can go fight Georg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaughn the bell rolls.
That's me.
For Vaughn the bell rolls.
Yep.
Get it?
I do.
Okay.
Joke understood.
Let's reinvert before we forget. Goldfish are great because you can eat a lot of them.
You can eat so many. Like, you can't eat a lot of cheese. I don't think you can eat as many Cheez-Its.
No way, dude. No
you
way
can
I could eat a
goldfish.
freaking box of Cheez-Its.
Because they're so strong.
I mean, I could eat a box of Cheez-Its, but I wouldn't feel as good at the end as I did of a
Right.
box of goldfish.
Goldfish are light and easy and... Oh, that looks so...
It's so slender.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right, back to the bay.
Is that what the sword looked like in... N64 too?
Oh yeah, it's the same.
For some reason it looks
This is exactly
very different
This
than I
is
remember.
exactly the same game, just on Wii Virtual Console.
'Cause I thought it looked different for a sec there. I don't know. Maybe I've just never looked at it that closely.
Well,
that sharply.
the icon on the sword button looks a lot different than what it looks like when he holds it over his head.
'Cause, yeah, I always thought it looked
Maybe
gold,
that's what you're thinking of.
like a golden sword up in the...
No, it's kind of
Top.
orange on the icon.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's odd.
Maybe it was my TV. Could have
be.
played it on. Made it look gold.
Also, the colors are slightly off on this TV because we're playing it on an HD TV.
We are. Looks pretty good though.
Oh, it looks great. But it's also like a component signal from the Wii being like upscaled through the capture
Bye.
card, so it's not perfect.
Oh!
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Oh shit! Almost missed it.
That was cool.
Almost missed the boat. I forgot where it was.
That was sweet though. Good recover.
Thank you.
You're doing well, Austin.
Thanks, man. I told
this
you
is a lot
Cycle 2 was
cleaner.
going to be different.
Yeah.
There's going to be no slip-ups this time
This
around.
has been great.
All right. In we go. And we need to go in that door. Stay close to the wall. Look at those little goldfish on the wall. Did you see that?
I did. Did you say you played Minish Cap?
Oh, yeah, beat it.
Okay.
We can go right through this room now because we already did that. And now we're right back where we want to be.
Have a lot of people played it? I feel like not
I
a
feel
lot
like
have.
that's a definitely, like, it's easy to assume that that's a lesser played Zelda game.
Yeah.
Because it was the first handheld Zelda since, like, Link's Awakening. Mm-hmm. This should be the right placement that we need. Now.
Would that make it also the first 2D Zelda since
Link to the Past?
yeah.
Well, not if you count the Oracle games.
Oh, right.
So I guess we forgot the Oracle games.
As handheld also
Yeah.
then.
All right, Bon, so here's the tech. You freeze this, And there's some stuff we got to do in this room, but we want to set this doorway as our void point, because this is our ultimate destination.
So we're going to come back in.
So you just go in this room and go back in, and then we do the stuff that we want to do,
and then
void with the Goron mask. It's very cool, because you end up in a very bad spot after you do this stuff. We're going to get 2 fairies here. Oh, damn it. Well, now we're going to have to do it twice.
Void.
Yeah. The Void. Coming this Friday.
It does sound like that kind of movie that you just described.
All right.
You should jump in.
Yeah.
Like a rock.
Take 2.
Like the rock that he is.
Like Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
Boy, he fell in the water and he dropped like Dwayne Johnson. I'm sure somebody's used that.
Yeah.
But who? Tell us. Getting some Banjo-Kazooie vibes here. Rusty Bucket Bay. Alright, so you come up here. You pull out your hooky shotty.
Do you play hooky?
I think I've played hooky like 5 times in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, it just wasn't ever really necessary. I did do it a couple times in like middle school, high school. We're just like, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. She'd be like, alright. She'd be like, do you have any important like tests or anything? I'm like, no, I just really don't want to go today. She'd be like, okay. I could just
I don't remember the sword having a red sheath.
God! Come on, Link!
Are you trying to get around it?
Yes! Okay, so you go up here, and then you drop onto this one. Hookshot this little hidden chest alcove. This is our second fairy. Did you play hooky a lot? And then we void.
There was maybe 1 or 2 times where it was like, I'm like a little bit under the weather. I could definitely go, but then I would be like, Mom, nah. She'd be like, okay.
What'd you think about that? Damn it, that's not what I wanted. In the hole, please, please.
Blocks.
Gimme. Come here, girl. Okay. Now this room, if you do it the intended way, sucks. But there's one cool little trick that we're gonna do that makes it way more economical. And we're gonna need fire arrows. Running low on arrows.
We are.
We're gonna need to refill them. Stop. Fine. Okay, shoot that. Water come down, we go up. That's how we do.
It's like the start of a
GMC
rap.
Faux Show song?
Yeah.
Come up out the water?
Yes.
Dude, I have discovered some new GMC Faux Show songs lately that I need to
we might have to indulge
expose
in one.
you to.
Yeah.
They are fantastic. I mean, none have disappointed me, but these ones are...
These ones are great.
These are high tier.
Alright.
Alright. So you put on the Zora mask. You go over here. Try not to get cheesed by that guy. And you walk over here. This is all what you're supposed to do.
What are you, Mario? Walk down pipes.
Beedoo-doo, 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 should I say? Denim, denim, denim. Alright. Hook shot over to this chest. And then normally you'd have to drop back down and go back up. But we want to get to this door. So instead, we're just gonna do this. Not that. Not that. God damn it. Need to stand on the chest, Link. Stand on the chest. Thank you. Zora switch. And a boom.
What?
And then you're good to go.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. You're damn right it's cool, Vaughn. Trying to tell me what's cool.
Bottom dollar.
Bottom dollar.
Yeah.
Alright, we got one more room. Then we get to fight old Georg. My best guy.
Nah, he's horrible.
I freaking hate him, dude.
I don't like him.
I seriously have to face my, like, biggest fear every time I fight him. You guys might not understand that, but it's really a big deal for me.
We'll be here with you, Austin.
Thanks, man.
For the ride.
And then we go right here, if we can.
You can take another right there.
Yeah, we are gonna take it right there.
Have a good night.
Yeah, we might. We might have a enjoyable evening.
Good time for that.
Come to me, babies. Actually, I'm gonna go down here and get some arrows. Because I don't think we're gonna get another chance. And we're gonna want a plethora of sticky barbs for this boss fight.
Sticky barbs.
Arrows blocks. Arrows blocks. One more. Oh, magic's good. Arrows, arrows, arrows. Come on. Oh, damn it. Alright, I think we'll get a chance at one more. Otherwise, 23 is enough. I just want to have full... Dude. I hate being a Zora. Being a Zora should have been so much cooler. And more enjoyable. I wonder if they fixed it in 3D.
Have you played Majora's Mask 3D?
I played, like, the introduction. And then that's one of the games that I lost at MagFest.
Oh, man.
And I haven't rebought it. That day will come, though.
Damn shame.
Yeah, it was a shame. It was 100% my fault, though, so... Take me up, Scotty! Alright, here we go.
This is it?
This is it, yeah.
Here comes the big fight, folks.
The big finale of this week's episode. Right on the square, right on the square, right on the square! Yeah!
Was that attack?
That was a tech. You're welcome.
Is it just a strut tech?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's absolutely no reason to do that.
We'll take it.
Okay, so here's how this fight works. This fucker swims around and makes bubbles, and you have to figure out where he is before he charges the center pillar, because he hits the pillar and tries to knock you into the water so he can eat you, Jaws style. Freaks me the fuck out. And you have to shoot him with an arrow as he's coming at you, which triggers everything in me.
Gargantuan.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, where is he? Shit. Okay, there he is. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Actual fear, ladies and gentlemen. Actual fear. Come here, you fucker. Damn it. If he goes too far, he just jumps over you.
Okay.
And if he doesn't go far enough, you won't hit him. So you have to wait for like the right moment. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, suck it. And then you go Zora, mash the B button as soon as you hit the water, so you and then zap him once and get the fuck away. Because he comes after you. Yeah. Okay, that was clean.
That was good.
That was clean. You gotta do that 5 times. Where are you at,
Is there a
baby?
phase 2?
There is a phase 2, but you don't do anything differently. Alright, I don't know where you are, so I'm just gonna wait for you. Oh, he's over there. That's fine. Alright, buddy. You and me. You and me. Come on. Suck it. Whoa.
Weird.
Oh god, no. Should have gone left, should have gone left, should have gone left. Oh god, he's got me. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate you, hate you, I hate you. And I hate being a Zora. Okay. This is especially hard for me, Vaughn.
You got this, man. You've gotten 2 so far.
Just because of this personal connection to...
Dude, you got this.
Alright, phase 2.
It's gonna be alright.
He lets his little babies come out. That's the only thing that's different about phase 2 is that he's got little babies in the water.
That's a... Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, he just barfs them out, dude. Oh god, no. Nightmares. No, nope. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Oh! That one there, that little guy scared me.
I don't mind the little guys. They're easy to manage.
More so that I didn't expect him.
Where are you at, dude? Do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, suck it. Oh god.
So one more.
Yeah, one more and we're good. Get away.
Ugh.
Leave me alone, leave me alone. No! Oh, damn it, he's gonna get me. Oh god. Oh! Oh, wow, that was so lucky.
Wow. Something about fish that eat you is...
Yeah, they're called sharks, and I hate them.
But even like piranhas. No thanks.
But they're not bigger than me.
True. But they still want to eat you. Like,
Die.
Consume you viciously.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of one piranha. I mean,
Like a whole bunch of them like
I'd
that?
be afraid of it. But a school of piranhas?
That's-
Absolutely nightmare.
yeah.
100% nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, we did it. Next week on the show,
What happens?
we're going to finish cycle 2.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because we're in the home stretch here.
2 boys, 2 cycles.
2 boys, 2 cycles. That's right, Vaughn. We just have to do Icona Castle and Dampe and a couple other little things, and we're good.
Cool.
So
Then onwards to cycle 3 then.
onwards just to, well, before we do cycle 3, we're going to take a quick little detour.
Are we?
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
That's going to be a little surprise.
Oh. Well.
I mentioned it at the beginning of this playthrough, and you're just going to have to wait and see, folks.
All right.
It's going to be nice, though. I'm excited about it.
Okay.
We're going to take a break from the mock speedrun and just do a nice little enjoyable thing that I think is really neat in this
Excuse
game.
me. Quick play.
Sure. Let us know in the comments what the difference between a mock speedrun and a quick play is.
Yep. You decide. Mm-hmm. And
But see you Monday for Sacred Stones.
yes.
Wednesday for Mario RPG. And tune in at the end of the month for a stream where you can watch us drink gross sodas and let us know what you want to see on the show.
Yes.
Watch us suffer.
Oh.
And we play games too, by the way. We play
Gross.
games.
Gross sodas. Yeah. Last time we did some Yoshi's
We had-
Woolly World.
Yes. And
And some-
Vaughn played some Castlevania. We had to drink a butter soda and a ranch dressing soda, and it was torture.
Disgusting.
It was absolute torture.
Disgusting. Not recommended.
But anyways, enjoy your weekend.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Until then.